Worst day ever? Let's see. Probably that nigga from POF. So this is way before I got married. This is when I was dating my now ex-husband, and I should have known then, but I was dating him, and he was on some like fuck shit again. So I was like, yo, we through here. Go date that girl and get the fuck out my face. So I go out and I'm like, all right, I'm ready. I know what at that time what I'm gonna do. But you only can live in life like the way you live in life at the time you live in life. So I download somebody told me about Plenty of Fish, right? So I download it, and it's like just it's an app full of bullshit. Like, it's just bullshit. And I usually meet people in person. Like, most of the guys that I've dated come up to me like off the street. Like, they see me in person and they talk to me, right? So dating apps are like just were fairly new to me. So I had to like kind of dig around and figure out like, what are you supposed to do? How are you supposed to do this? And blah, 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 blah. So anyway, there was this guy, I don't remember. Anyway, he was like, yo, I'm not one of these fake dudes on here. Like, I really meet up. And I'm like, oh, well, that's the ideal situation. I was like, all right. So he was like, what you like to eat? And I'm like, let's go for Mexican. Like, you can't really go wrong with Mexican, right? So at that time, I was like on the other side of the city, and there was a local restaurant, like maybe 20 minutes from the house. And so I meet up with him, and I arrived like maybe 10 minutes early, whatever. Then he texted me, and he was like, I'm running late. So already red flag, already. So I'm like, all right. So I think he was honestly like 30 minutes late. So he finally gets there, and his energy is very like sluggish. I can't explain it except like that way. So we go in the restaurant, and he's like, they just see us, right? And he's like, wherever, he kind of like peeping out the joint. He following me. He's trying to read my energy, and I'm just like ready to eat at that point, because as I say, he's 30 minutes late, so I'm actually just hungry at this point. So he's like, yo, order whatever you want. And I'm like, oh, how cute. Like, like, how cute. So I order I think shrimp tacos or some shit and a margarita. So he ordered, I think, the same thing or something else. I don't know. I think he ordered something with like all the meats, like chicken, beef, shrimp, blah, blah, blah. So he ordered a margarita too. Now, he done down his margarita, and I drink, but he drank his margarita like 2-3 times faster than mine. So then he ordered another one. So I was like, okay. I thought I had a high tolerance, but ratio. So I'm eating, I'm talking to him, and he was like telling me about his life, telling me about his job. He had like 2 jobs, he had like 2 cars. He just telling me about like his superficial life. So I'm like, all right, that's cool. I'm telling him about my superficial life. I mean, you gotta match energy. So he's like, I'm not really hungry. You want to get out of here? And I was like, well, where you want to go? And I don't remember where he said, let's go. I really don't. But I was like, sure. So we wrapped up the food. He was like, you want all this food to go? Because he literally didn't even touch his own food. So I was like, sure. So he done drink like 2-3 margaritas, no food. And I think I drank 2 margaritas. I don't remember, but I was comfortable. I stopped when I know I can feel it, because I drink enough to know that when alcohol or whatever kicks in. So I put the food in my car, and we jump in his car. And somewhere around the way I had a video of it. It was fun because it was a really nice, like pimped out car. He had the music blasting, blah, blah, blah. It was comfortable. It was dark. It was sexy. It was a real sexy car. And so he's like, yo, I'm gonna go to the liquor store. And I'm looking at him like, yo, you done had like 3 margaritas. Like, what you need to go to the liquor store for? I was like, you know what? All right. So he pulled over to the local liquor store, and I was like, I'm gonna just stay in the car because I don't need nothing. Don't get nothing for me because I don't need nothing. And so he like, all right, just by the way, there's a gun under the seat just in case you need it. These niggas. So he go in the car. Go in the liquor store. He in there for a couple minutes. Come out. This nigga got the cheapest fucking liquor. I don't even remember what it was. It was like I don't know. When I looked at it, I just looked at him and I was like, oh, this nigga like an alcoholic. Like he ain't a lush. He don't just drink. He's like an alcoholic. Cause I don't remember. It was like low brand, like shit. But I don't know. Anyway, so he pours it. He already got a cup in the car. He pours it in the cup and going about his business. As I said, I don't remember where we were supposed to be going, but so we go down this highway. It was like a street highway. You know them highways that it's like a street, but it's like 60 miles an hour. So it feels like a highway, but it's really a road. So middle, like night, late night, he's like, I'm about to go. This man pressed on the gas. Vroom, vroom. I was like, he's about to kill me. This man went so fast that I was like, there's a car in front of us. You might want to slow down, like straight up. He was like, I got it. He pressed on the brakes. It wasn't no chance. His grill in front of his car, okay, so it was a pickup truck and it was at the red light. It was at the red light. And you know the little knob on the back of the pickup truck, and then you can like hook other cars or other trailers up to it. So that was on the back of the truck. So when he did hit the truck, when he hit the truck, the knob went into his grill in the car, and I just sunk down in the seat. Like I wasn't hurt or nothing, but I was like, I got to get the fuck up out of here. Like this man is trying to kill me. So he's like, fuck, like screaming, and I'm like, you had to, like, but he was drunk. So he get out the car, the man in the truck get out, and he look at him, and he look at his truck, and he look at his car. He get back in his truck and drive off. He don't even care. He's like, whatever, bro. Like, he ain't do nothing to his car. The dude I was with, his car was fucked up. While he's standing outside, he pees in the middle of the street. Just pees, pulls out a dick, pees in the middle of the street. I'm like, what the fuck? So he get back in the car and then proceeds to drive like nothing happens. And I was like, yo, you should really like pull over and just like really check out your car and make sure like there's no internal damage, not knowing what like I'm really thinking. So he's like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. So he pulled over in like the cut or whatever. He pulled over in the cut and I get out the car and I'm like, okay, so I'm about to call an Uber and you can go on about your business. Like, I just wanted to get out the car. So he was like, what? And I was like, and you could tell he had like a little aggression, like he was approaching me, and he don't know me. He really didn't know me. And I looked at him like, bruh, we not doing this. Drunk or not drunk, we not, don't do that. So he gets mad, and he's like, fuck. He get in the car and speed off, like just leave me there. Okay, cool. So now I feel actually more safe than I did before, but now I got like 5% on my phone. I'm like, fuck, I ain't even got enough battery to keep a Uber open, like the Uber app. So I screenshot my location, send it to my friend, and I call my friend. I'm like, yo, I only got 5%. This is where I'm at. I really need to get back to my car. I'll tell you how I'm fine. I just need to get back to my car. He was like, on the way, my dog. So he come pick me up and I tell him about the story. He like, what the fuck? And I'm like, bruh, crazy. So I get in the car, we get back to my car, I drive home, and I'm like screaming at the stars, I'm screaming at the moon, I'm screaming at God, I'm screaming, because in all reality, I just want to find love. I just want to be happy with one person, and I want that one person to be happy with me. And it's really, really, really hard to find somebody I like. Like, I don't like a lot of people. And when you do shit like that, when you put my life in danger, bro, I can't even. So, about a year or two later, I think I had finally joined Instagram or something, and this nigga found me on Instagram and inboxed me, and he was like, yo, and it seemed in the message that he was sincerely apologizing, because he was like, I'm so sorry, I was drunk, blah blah blah, I tried to call you, but I think you blocked me. And I was like, I did, thanks for your apology. And then I blocked him again. Let's get high as an astronaut, go on a walk like Jill Scott. Loving you is automatic like a futuristic robot. It's infinity like nonstop. Let's get married on New Year's when the ball drops, and go home and have bottles pop. Edit the pictures in Photoshop, make them think what is not, cause the joke is only for us. Dance with me on a merry-go-round, sleep with me till the sun goes down. Let's bury a time capsule in the ground. What color scheme you want to go with my gown? Can you pollinate my flower now? I'll grind the coffee grounds. For one more second while I make you wait. Did you get your money back on the bet you placed on my head? If not, tell him to send it to my Cash App. Meanwhile, you're late. Okay. If you hate being alone, I hate being cold. Come warm me up and never let me go. But on some real shit, I put more in this foundation than you'll ever know. And I hate that you use subliminal messages as a joke. Yes, I wanna fuck, but let's make love. Make sure you strap up. In the meantime, between time, cause the only plan I have would be to never let go. If I had to do it again, I would. Obviously, I've done it before. But I can't do it alone, way off track, I know. I really wanna not be alone. I really don't want to wait no more. I just want to blow one before you perform. Let's run one. When you done, let's go home. Unless you know you got another life to live. Props to whoever promised you that shit. I hope it was just a gift and not another compromising profit. I'll wear your locket, but there's only so much I'm willing to offer. I like your new single, but I'm not on the cover. You supposed to speak your truth and not lie another. Made spaghetti for dinner, meatballs with a touch of jerk sauce. My ex is bothering me again. I'll let you fill in the blanks of how we can turn him off. Did you catch the lightning on 210? They said it's the power of God. Sad people need that to remember love. When any other day they just don't give a fuck. Guess I'm no different when I'm drunk. Guess I'm no different when I fuck. Guess I'm no different trying to love. Can't sleep again, missing sleep in the buff. I think I'm ready for Magic Man to pick me up, cause my ex is confessing how much he fucked up. Too late, boy, pick them feelings up. I'm not a dog, I'm an eagle. Honestly, I'm ready for a sequel. Honestly, could write you a feature. I could be the thread and you could be the needle. I have a snapback, I don't need giggles. My pussy kinda wriggle, kinda ready for a steeple. I was dead ass serious when I said I don't want all these people. I'm waiting on my computer to update, so I figured I'd give you an update. Nobody really cares, but I know you always down for an upgrade. They replacing the siding on my house. When it's done, it ain't even gonna look the same. That's okay. I'll be gone before Google Maps updates. I slept more last night. The caramel rum helped me hydrate. A frame fell off the wall. The contractors made it fall. But it reminded me of my mom. She said she wasn't superstitious. But if I correctly recall, she said when that happened, somebody died. Just wait for the call. But after her death, life showed me you can't stall. To be honest, I hope you can't relate at all. But we all leave this earth. That's just life's fault. I see you making sure you exercising rights, baby boy. Damn, I know I said 3 and I see you making sure there's no other choice. I gotta watch Baby Shark till it's dark. Ordering items out of my Amazon cart. Always needing props for my art. Gas got cheap as hell, so I filled up, circling around, preparation like blood to a shark. Trip might be short, but I might want to go far. Been celibate, but really ready for my whole phase to start. Healed enough to lower my guard, but not enough to fight. That nigga said I was a mark. Peace of mind is not that hard. When you acknowledge the scars, pray to the stars. And remember, when you cut down a tree, it ain't nothing but a piece of bark. She talking about how much she made in gross, but she ain't talking about how much she made in net.